And welcome back again to another fun day of making things out of clay. Yes, this is still my same cup of coffee. Got to make those videos, right? So, previous video, using linoleum to make texture on my slab. Video before that, how to make your own foam patterns for drop molds. Well, now I'm going to combine the two. I'm going to take my slab that I've now textured with my linoleum, and I'm going to drop it into my drop mold for my slab. And in order to do this, so I don't mess it up too much, I'm going to take a piece of newsprint. Yeah, that way I can kind of hold the slab a little bit while I place things where they need to go. Excuse me as it gets a little crinkly sounded. But I'm going to come over here, just going to kind of place that there. I'm going to go ahead and slide my other hand underneath my slab, pick it up, pull off my other newsprint. Oh, look at that. Set my platter place in place. Now, I am not concerned about my texture, where I'm, having things being like pretty perfect order. What I'm concerned about is getting enough clay. Let's see. Let's rotate this a little bit. There we go. So that it will fall into place here. Now, what I'm going to do is move that. Take a tool of some sort that I have lying around here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove my excess clay around here, kind of cut that away. Yes, I am using my handy dandy box blade from the cork cutting video. Why? Because I've been making videos this morning and I'm all sitting right here. But I want to pick up enough of this clay here to drop right on into my mold. So it's now going to fit there. And now I'm just going to pick it up and start shaping it so it falls into place, right? Now, because I have texture on here, I really don't want it to oomph. I don't want to mess up my texture here with my pattern. I don't want to mess that pattern up with my big fat fingers. I'm going to go ahead and put that down like so. And as you can see, it kind of gives me a nice, pick this up, get a little stretch there, a little stretch there, a little stretch there, here, more there. And then what I'll do after this, once this is set up, I'll flip it over and put a foot on the piece. What I am going to do first, though, before I do any of that, is I'm going to finish shaping it out, all right? Think about my design. Think about how I want this to actually look. And I'm going to take just a simple needle tool. And I'm going to give myself a very, very simple rim. Nothing too fancy. Maybe it's a little fancy. Just a simple little rim. Peel that clay up. Set it off to the side here. So now I come around and place my clay down. Now, like I said, from the first video, this was really just a, it's a little stuck to my plate there. We're gonna put this actually on a piece of spare wood I have lying around right, just so happens right here, so it doesn't stick to my table. Set that right there, there we go. We'll help dry that bottom out a little faster too. like I say, these are hand built. I'm not going for perfection, but I am going to actually use some of my clay here to make little handles that go on them, because everybody needs a handle on their very weird, randomized skull platter, right? I mean, isn't that the whole point of it? So you can pick it up and carry it around and show your neighbors. Perfect for Halloween. Who am I kidding? Skull platter is perfect for any time of the year. But we can pick this up now and actually hold it so you can see how it fits in there nicely. Goes right on in, perfect bit there. No damage to my pattern. Come over here, slide this direction a little bit. Well, move some of this excess clay out of the way. You totally can see I'm a professional at this stuff, right? Totally professional. Come over here, we're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna give ourselves a straight edge here, because why not? A little straight edge. It's a nice little handle pattern too for what I'm going to do. So I got one handle. Aha! Pretty nice, thick, big, chunky handles. Like those a lot, you know, chunky handles. Chunky, chunky, chunky. And then we're going to do the same thing from the rounder back up there. And the same thing over here. Just follow the shape of my wooden template. This is actually a piece of scrap wood from a previous project, but it just works so great for making the same shape over again as a handle. Somehow this one gets stretched. Something's not right. Did I stretch it? No, didn't stretch it. Huh, just looked weird to me. All right. Now, for handles themselves, now everybody has their own way that they want to put handles on there. I haven't exactly figured out this one. This is a totally 100% step-by-step, doing it on the fly type thing. So what I'm doing is, at the same time while I am making this video, I am also doing a little bit of, I guess you could say, what's that word? I don't know. I'm experimenting. I'm doing a little bit of it all. I'm really trying to figure out a nice kind of handle placement. Oh. Ooh, I kind of like that actually. Big and chunky, but I don't like that. If I do it this way. Oh, what do you think of that? Does that kind of look cool? Yeah, maybe stretch that out a little bit. Big kind of chunky type handles like that. Some weird twisty handle. I don't know yet. This is the part where it's like, what do I do? You know, do I want to have the big chunky type handle? Do I want the handle to play on the platter like that? I can get it out a little bit more like that. That's kind of cool. It's a little more interesting to me than something plain Jane like that. We'll pull this up here a little bit, make it easier to see the video. So, you know, I got the plain Jane one, and then I got this kind of curved, funky one. I think I might go with the curved, funky. Why? Because it just seems to look a little more interesting to me. And truthfully, isn't that what it's all about? Making something that's interesting. You know, big chunk. I like that. I think I'm going with the handle number 2 instead of handle number 1. Because it's the type of handles I like. They're weird, they're funky, they're chunky. As far as attaching of my handles, this is fairly soft clay. I don't want to attach everything at the same stage. As you saw, this whole thing is all at the same stage. I just use simple old vinegar for attaching any kind of attachments. Why? Because vinegar just is a great form for attaching things. Just kind of place that on there like so. Go ahead and do this. Put a little more vinegar here. I put vinegar on both parts. And then I can just place it in there. Work it together a little bit with my fingers. Give it a little pushy push. And then my clay holds in place. And I can come back with my handy dandy little nipple tool here, rubber nipple. Kind of like a rubber biscuit. Yeah, you throw it against the wall, and if it don't come back, you go hungry. Rubber biscuits, right? We've all been there. We've all had our rubber biscuit days. If you haven't had a rubber biscuit day, yeah, you're lucky. Some people like call them salad days. I didn't eat a lot of salad when I was in my rubber biscuit days. But there we go. Just kind of place the. I like to put a little bit more pressure just to kind of press my clay together because I don't want it to separate, causing those little cracks that are so annoying. All right, and I find that the vinegar really helps prevent those types of cracks. And another thing you can do is, of course, come back and put a little coil on those areas that might, have that potential of cracking or working into both spots. But I think with this texture and this texture of the handle, I don't think I want to do that. I want to keep it as simple and let that texture read as much as possible. And because I did apply my handle to my platter with the same moisture content, I'm gonna put them in my damp box, let them sit there for a bit. I will, of course, flip this over and put a foot on it later. Can't do it now, it's way too. There we go. Way too soft to put a foot on this. You're gonna have to wait for that part, but that'll be fun. Especially since I've already applied the handle, so I have to figure out a way to, I have a way to hold it up. But again, here I go. I put on my last handle, and while I do this, I will say, if you like what you see here, if you have any comments, you just want to give me a, hey, that's great, that'd be awesome too. I like that. Who doesn't like being told, hey, that's great? Go ahead, drop those in the comment section below. If you got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them as much as possible. As I see them. If you really like what you see here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. You know what I'm talking about. You know your finger's just over it. Go on, hit the thumbs up. You can also always share these videos on your various sources of entertainment, social media as we like to call it. You're more than welcome to do that. Go ahead, share it with your friends, share it with your enemies, share it with your frenemies. You know who I'm talking to, frenemy. I'm talking to you, Lithium. You're my frenemy. I love you. Man, you're so expensive. And as always, you can hit that subscribe button, be cool. Find some new handy dandy videos popping up every once in a while. Go make something out of clay.